Welcome to Chapter 3E of the setup menu. We're talking about metronome stuff right now. So what we're going to talk about is how to route things and the sounds you can get and all that kind of stuff. So first thing we've got is the routing. Now we can select two different things, all or headphone. What does that mean? It means that if I'm in the looper and I turn the metronome on, whoa, that's going really fast. Let's turn it down. There we go. Okay, so I got this looper running. I got the metronome running. Now, you guys can't hear it, but I can select all, and all of a sudden, it comes out the main output. So if you wanted the loop, you wanted your loop to be a part of this and have the kick drum sound there, you would select all. If I want to just hear it in my headphones, here, I'll put this up. See? It's just in my headphones at that point. All right, so what's next? Well, we've got a different sound. So I'm going to go through here. I'm just going to turn this metronome back on, and we're going to select the different sounds. We've got a hi-hat, kick drum, and sine wave, I believe, which is next, or it's first. There we go. So if you want a really annoying beep to come out, let's show you here. Let's go to all. Now I call it annoying, but it actually cuts through the mix really, really well. So it's if you want something that's very sort of separate from their musical part of things, you just want to hear it, that's a good way. Let's listen to that kick drum again, and then we got the hi-hat. So you can choose any one of those three samples there. I'm just going to flip the loop back to my headphones here so that you guys don't have to hear it. Here we go, headphone. And then, of course, there's the level. Just turns the level up and down depending on how loud you want it. Now, MIDI tempo, off or slave. Those are the two controls. If you have any kind of MIDI input coming in that's sending it MIDI clock, and you want this device to sync up to, say, Ableton or something like that, you want to have MIDI Slave turned on. And you'll remember that I talked about this MIDI Slave interfering with tap tempo if you're trying to use mic control, because obviously you're saying, no, I want to be the slave to the external device. Don't let me mess with the tempo in any other way. So that's where you would select, you would set up this setting. And you'll actually notice if I go into the home menu here and I go tap tempo, it says MIDI sync on the screen. And it's saying, no, you can't adjust this tempo. Can't do anything at all because I'm listening to an external source and I want to keep it locked there. So that brings us to the end of Chapter 3E in the setup menu.